Today, I'm attempting the 100-0 rebuilding challenge. In order to complete this, I've got to go 82-0 in the regular season, undefeated in the playoffs, 16-0, and then the following season, win the first 2 games of the year. You add all those numbers together, you get 100 straight wins. We're starting this off in 2002, and I'm running with the San Antonio Spurs. We've got Tony and Tim, Uncle D-Rob, Manu Ginobili. This is a great squad, but obviously nowhere near great enough to have the perfect season, which is why we got to make some moves. My full focus, acquiring as much draft capital as possible. And your focus should be on clicking the subscribe button. We're on the road to 250K. I'd really appreciate it. Man, nobody will give me a pick for D-Rob. Let's see if I can get one for Malik Rose. There goes a first round pick. Beautiful. The name of the game in this challenge is going to be getting as many picks as we possibly can. And if we can't get picks for our players, we want to trade guys who are on expiring deals for multi-year contracts. The reason I want to do that is because in the off season, if you got guys on multi-year deals, you can easily trade almost anyone for a draft pick. Speedy Claxton for a first, we'll do that. Steven Jackson, he's only on a 1-year deal. We'd love to get a pick for him. Because this offseason, I want to add LeBron James to this stacked San Antonio squad. And I figure if we have a bunch of draft picks we can package together, that'll make it way easier to go get Bron. Sorry, Danny Ferry, W name, but I'm going to have to trade you. The guy from the Minecraft movie, Steve, we're going to trade him for Bo Outlaw. Now that all those deals are done, I actually need to move off of D-Rob as well. Again, like I said, we want players on multi-year contracts. I'm actually getting some decent offers here. We'll take Penny Hardaway. That's all for now. I will catch y'all at the end of this year. No 82-0 just yet. This is definitely going to be the toughest rebuild I've ever attempted, so we got to go all out, pull out all the stops to make this happen. And by the way, there will be a time frame on this. We started off in 2002. I'm gonna give myself until 2012 to complete it, so 10 years. Tim Duncan is your MVP, averaging 20 points and 12 rebounds with 5 assists. That's great, Tim. And we won 56 games. Not bad at all, considering I depleted a lot of our depth to put together this squad, but that was all intentional. As we go to the finals and win a chip year 1, great stuff, fellas. Draft lottery, I don't think we were able to snag any picks for the 03 draft. We were? We got one via Atlanta. 4.4% chance at number 1. Man, would I love if that jumped to 1. Oh, was that pick protected? It jumped all the way to 2, and the Hawks had a protection on it. Oh, that's a shame. We could have snagged the second pick instead. We're left with the 14th and 29th, but as you can see, we got plenty of other picks. We've also got plenty of players that we can throw into deal. So we're going to start off by trying to move up to 1. The Orlando Magic have the pick. I was going to try and give them back their former point guard, Penny Hardaway, but they can't afford to take on Penny's contract. So we'll definitely be back and talking to the Magic about number 1. But for now, I'm going to talk to the Hawks about pick 2. They also don't have cap. Okay, let's just do this a different way then. Penny, I'm going to offload your contract to go get Brent Berry. And then Brent Berry, I'm going to trade you for a Donald Foyle. Go get another first round pick. And then Foyle, we get another first. See, I told y'all, it's so much easier to get these draft picks going in the off season than it is during the regular season. Now we call up the Magic, say, hey, listen, I want to make a deal with you, and I'm not giving you Tony Parker. I'll tell you that for sure. Y'all are not getting Tony. However, you can have our pick in 04. I'm not giving you Tony Parker, bro. I don't want to give the Hawks their pick next year I don't want to give them the Hawks pick next year because the Hawks just had a bad season. Oh my gosh. It's either going to be I give them the Hawks pick or I give them Tony Parker. You can have the Hawks pick. I'm not giving you Tony. Golly, man, chill out. Ask me for Tony Parker one more time, I'm gonna smack you upside the head. We can't get the deal done though, so maybe I have to give him Tony. Oh man. Listen, Orlando, I'm sorry for everything I said. Oh, I really need Tony. No, I don't. Because we can sign Gil this summer. If you don't know about Gilbert Arenas in the Bron era, oh, he's the ultimate cheat code. So look, you give me Jock Vaughn, I'll give you Tony Parker, throw me the first pick. They're going to say no, they want 1 first this year. I think that's the 14th pick from Washington. Washington. You got yourselves a deal. I'm so sorry, Tony. We might come back for you. We might come back and try and trade for you because you're on a really manageable contract. Now we got to go to work on pick 2. You might be thinking, Danny, you are so greedy. You just got the first pick. Why do you also need the second pick? Well, we're trying to build an 82-0 team here, okay? Normally it'd be fine to just get LeBron to pair with Tim Duncan, but we need more than just Bron. I'm actually going to try for the third pick, though. I'll give you Bruce Bowen because the Hawks don't have any salary space. And you see how much easier it is to trade for a pick when I can kind of just throw in these random players, like miscellaneous guys that I have, maybe add in. I'm not giving you that Hawks pick because I think the Hawks will be bad, but I'll give you our pick next year. I know we'll be good. I'll give you the Dubs pick. Deal is done. Okay, we got the first and the third picks. Y'all think we could go snag another given our trade assets? I'm not 100% sure that we could. We could maybe go for the fourth pick. I think I'm just going to be happy with 1 and 3. Number 1, we take Bron, of course. 2, Melo goes to the Hawks. I'll take Wade at 3. Nice. Great draft night for sure. Wish I could have grabbed Melo as well, but Bron and Wade, you can't complain. Free agency, we got J Kidd. Yep, there he is. Gilbert Arenas, unrestricted free agent, 21-year-old guard. We don't have money. We should have money because the only guy I'm paying really is Tim. Oh, we have some bad contracts. Well, we can easily get off those, and then we will look to go get Gilbert Arenas because, oh man, Bron era Gilbert Arenas. Yeah, we get a few first round picks in the process of offloading some of these bad contracts. And man, do we have a lot of bad contracts on this roster. We're pretty much all good now. Yo, what is Devin Brown so mad about? His overall's down 5. He's that mad. All right, let's go ahead and trade for that pick. And now we have pretty much rid ourselves of all our bad salary. We have 1 max slot open. I know you might be thinking, Danny, go for Jason Kidd. No, I don't want Jason Kidd. Actually, Gil, I'm going to give you a different offer here. Because listen, I don't want you on a player option. I want to give you, wait, I was offering Gary, not Gil. Look, I want Gil on a 4-year front-loaded deal. Nobody else is offering him, so he'll take this for sure. Yep, we get Arenas. Welcome to the team. And then we've got, oh, we still got like 4 or 5 million. I can offer that out to Juwan Howard, give him 5 million, 4-year contract. He's messing with the offer, so he should come here. Cool. D-Rob, you want to come back? We don't have the money, unfortunately. I wouldn't really want to bring him back anyway. He's super old. Calvert Cheney was signed to a minimum. These minimum contract signings are key because as you've seen in 2K's broken system, I can trade all these mid players to go get picks, meaning that these guys actually have real value to my challenge. How did you go up 76 overalls? The come up of doom. Gilbert Arenas goes +4. He's already a 90, so he can step right in for Tony Parker. Juwan Howard gets worse. We've got Manu. We've got D-Wade at the 2. Still got a lot to fill out with this roster, but that's why we got 10 years. We got plenty of time. And I know what they're going to say. Unk, you're dragging the wheel challenges, but hear me out here, right? What if we did a 100-0 challenge, but with the wheel? You know, that's all I'm saying. We could bring back some of the old wheel concepts, like we did the wheel of ages, the wheel of alphabet. We could do that again, but with 100-0. Let me know in the comment section if that's something y'all would want to see. Okay, we are 33-11 right now. And another key aspect of this rebuild, gonna be checking to see what teams are selling or rebuilding, right? If you got selling teams, that means they're more willing to give up on their top end talent, like the Mavs. They're selling. Dirk's available. We give them a call. The Rockets were also selling. Yao Ming was available. We probably want to give them a call as well. Preferably, we're looking for players that are 25 or younger because this is a 10-year challenge. We might need some time to really get everything in order, right? So I want players that really fit my timeline in this rebuild. And I think Dirk would be incredible, of course. Now, I don't know if we'll be able to match the salary. There's a lot we've got to work out here. Oh, we can match it with Juwan Howard in a trade exception. Perfect. I throw you a Hawks pick here in 04. I'll throw them any pick they want for 04. I understand Dwight Howard's in that draft, but buddy, you're talking about Dirk. I'll give up all these picks for Dirk. They say they're not interested. That means we're close. Come on. We can't get it through with Juwan Howard being the headlining player. Oh, Spurs fans are going to hate me. I'm going to throw Manu in here. We throw the Rockets pick. One more pick, we're through. Deal! Oh, yes! Okay. So, do we do Dirk at the 5 or Duncan? Either way, either one of them's going up. Let's do Duncan at the 5 because he's such a defensive presence. So, we've got Gil, D-Wade, Bron, Dirk, Tim. Okay. Now. Can we go snag Yao? No way, right? I'll throw you Doug Price. I don't know who this dude is, but we got a trade exception we can use as well. I throw you an 05 pick. I throw you 2 05 picks. 3. I'll give him 5. Or, yeah, I'll give him 5 picks. They only needed 4. Oh! Yo, man, we just dropped the 200 ring rebuild yesterday. Today we're back with the 100-0 challenge. And do you see the team that we got right now? Do you see what we have? And this is only the second year. I understand. I was gifted a sensational roster. Let's not sugarcoat it. I was gifted a sensational roster. We started off with Tim Duncan, all of them. And by the way, the team has not lost since making these trades. But I was gifted a great roster by the San Antonio Spurs. There goes an L. But the fact that we have gotten here this fast, I'm hyped. 70-12. We only lost 1 game after making those trades. Now, that's 1 too many, of course. But it's a great start. Bron will get better. Wade will get better. Gil will get better. We win another chip. Draft lottery. What picks do we have? Okay, so a lot of the picks we traded to Dallas ended up being mid, so that's great. Ooh, expansion draft. That's not good. Can I protect all my guys? I can. All right, then that's fine. There'll probably be another expansion draft in, I don't know, 3, 4, 5 years. I'm not exactly sure when, but we got to keep that in mind. This is the Dwight draft. We don't need Dwight, though. We got Duncan. We got Yao. That's our center core. 100%. What we do need is some more draft picks, because in 05, I want to go get Chris Paul for sure. I'm going to make sure to trade away all of my picks for the future, because we know we will be an elite basketball team for years to come. So there's no point in me having my picks. I'd rather have another team's draft capital than have mine, because I'm going to be the best team in the league for the foreseeable future, or else I have royally failed this challenge if I'm not, right? Okay, there we go. We got the picks we need. We can kind of just skip through this draft now. Team options, we got Yao Ming. Free agency, we got KG. Unfortunately, yeah, I'm a little bit hard strapped for cash. I don't have enough money to go pay Kevin Garnett. We would love to be able to. Maybe we could do a no salary cap edition of this challenge at some point in time, because that would make it, you know, pretty easy. But it's always fun to mess around with no salary cap here or there. Got a bunch of guys on minimum contracts. We'll use them to, again, go get draft picks just like we did this offseason. Man, guys do not want to sign with me, but we got a few players in here. D-Wade goes +8. That's huge. Bron +6. Yao +3. Gil +3. Duncan +1. Tim. Dirk goes +1 as well. As we head into the 2004-2005 season, 05 draft, we're getting Chris Paul for sure. And given just how well we closed out last season, I guess I should stay with y'all here for the start of this year. Maybe there's a chance we go 82-0. Great start, but obviously a lot more season left. Then we got to go the whole playoffs. Yeah, we lose to the Wolves. I don't think we're there just yet. I mean, look, Bron hasn't hit his prime. Wade hasn't hit his prime. I don't know if Gil's hit his prime. We still haven't drafted a lot of the key players that I'd like to add over the coming years. There's a lot left to do, but the fact that we're making this much leeway this early, making this much progress, I feel great about that. We'll check back in at the trade deadline. Hopefully we can have a big deadline like we did last year. A player I have my eye on, Carmelo Anthony. If we could somehow pull off a Melo deal, that would be awesome. And now's the time to do it, because Anthony's still on his rookie deal, meaning that it's going to be way easier to get to his salary in a trade. What team ended up drafting Melo all the way back? I don't remember. Vince Carter's available over in Toronto. That's interesting for sure. The Mavs are selling, but we already took Dirk from them. Wow, the Lakers are awful, but they're buying. They have Shaq and Kobe, and they're 14 and 30. I mean, what in the world? The Shaq and Kobe Lakers were definitely a candidate for me to run with for this video, as, you know, Shaq and Kobe. Melo's on the contending Hawks, dang it, so we're not going to be able to go snag Melo. Powell, though, still on his rookie deal on the Grizz. They're selling. That could be a great team to talk to. But like I said, man, I've used the Lakers in a lot of videos. I thought the Spurs would be a change of pace to run with them, so that's why we're here. All right, Memphis Grizzlies. We got Pau Gasol. He's on a 1 year, about $4 million deal. I can give you Mike James. He can't be traded to win. Oh, the deadline's now. No, he can't get traded for another 3 days. Do we have any exceptions that we can use here? I give you, no, it's okay. We can figure something out. I'm gonna go get Matt Bonner, who's making a little more money, right? Then Mr. Bonner, we package him together with Michael. We get somebody who's making a little bit more in Brendan Haywood. Then we take Brendan Haywood, throw in Lopez, go get somebody who's making a little bit more. You see what I'm doing here? We're just trying to get up to that $4 million that Pow's making by gradually trading up salaries. And so far, we're making good progress. There's James Posey, who's making over 3.2. That should put us close enough to match salary, but just to be safe rather than sorry, we'll go up to the $4 million of Mo Pete. Actually, I don't want to give up a pick if possible. Listen. I'd like to do the Mo Pete deal, but I don't want to give you the pick, okay? Can we just do it like this? Okay, I know you want the pick, but I just told you I don't want to give you the pick. Oh, I'm loaded on picks though. I get why they would want one of my picks, but you're not getting it. I'll give you a second rounder. Stop asking me. I'll give you 2 seconds. Okay, they want Vladimir. Yeah, sure, deal. Okay, now we call the Grizz back up. Say, hey, look, we found the money to take on Pau Gasol. I'll give you Mo Pete, who's got a good value to them. I throw in a Dubs pick for 05, which isn't going to be anything. A Bulls pick that isn't going to be anything. A Sonics pick that could be decent, so I'd rather hold it. I'll give you a Phoenix pick that sucks. I'll give you the Sonics. No, I'll give you the Sonics. And I'll throw in our pick in 09. Oh, we're not there? I'll throw you a Bulls, Timberwolves. No, okay. Got to keep working on this then, because I'm not. After doing all this, I got to go get Powell for sure. What if we throw him with Jock Vaughn? Maybe try and snag somebody a little more valuable. Woo! Richard! How did that happen? Richard's averaging 23 over in New Jersey, and we just traded for him. We just traded a bag of chips and 3 staplers for him. Wow. Now, we need more money, though, to get to Powell's salary. Do we just keep Richard and say he's our big deadline acquisition? I really wanted to get Powell. Michael Redd, is he making enough, though? I need somebody making like 4 or 5 million, bro. I need somebody at that number, if possible. Oh, no. We might be cooked here. I'm going to just keep... Well, do we have bird rights to re-sign Richard, or what's up with that? Let's see. Player option, not eligible. Contract, 3 years. 3 bird years are required before team can go over salary cap. Oh, he's got a long-term deal? Oh, we're going to keep Richard then. Cool. He'll be our deadline addition. I know we had to do a lot there to go get Richard Jefferson, but he's averaging about 24 points. He'll be a great backup wing for Bron. Not complaining about that at all. You know, getting rotational pieces as you get further and further into this, it's harder and harder. So the fact that we were able to make something like that happen is very big. And we have yet to lose a game since adding Richard. The Richard Jefferson effect. 28 straight wins to close out the year. It'll be 30-some, right? 76-6 record, so close to an 82-0. 36 straight wins to close out the season. We do not go undefeated in the playoffs as we lose 2 games. And remember, that's going to be a key aspect of our challenge, is going undefeated in the postseason. 05 draft, that's Chris Paul. We've been talking about drafting Paul. You know that's what we're out here to do. I did trade away quite a few of my minimum guys in an effort to try and go get Pau Gasol, which didn't work. Then we pivot to Richard Jefferson. But nonetheless, those minimum guys, I planned on using them to get picks. We still have a few guys I can trade for picks, but we'll be a little bit lower on draft capital than I'd like. Number 1 pick, who is that in the hands of here? Actually, wasn't it New York? Yeah, the Knicks got the number 1 pick. I will give you the 18th pick, the 22nd, the 24th. That's a lot of mid, I know. I'll throw in a Lakers pick. Lakers were actually awful last year. I might want to hold that. I'll give you a Wolves pick. I'll throw in our pick in 09. This is a bad package of picks. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm throwing them terrible picks. Just to sweeten it up, I'll give you the Chicago. Okay, hold on. Who's at 2? I can't find whoever's at 2. It's the Mavericks. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. We took Dirk from them. All right, Dallas, look. I can't give you any of my players, but I'll give you the 18th, all these random picks, right? They just want a Laker pick. I can't give you a Laker pick, but I can give you a Minnesota pick. I'm not giving you the Laker pick. I don't want this dude named Othello. I'll throw you my pick in 09. Or no, not that Dubs pick. My pick in 09. Okay, they want a little more. I'll give you a Suns 07 deal. Okay. I hesitate to give up unprotected picks that far along because you never know. Those could be great. But I guess we could always just come back and trade for whatever picks we want at this point. We got a lot here. All right, we get number 1. Chris Paul, welcome to the squad out of Wake Forest. Gave up a lot to go get you, Mr. Christopher, so hopefully you're pretty good for me. I don't doubt that you'll be good. Tony's in free agency. We miss you, Tony. I'm sorry. But Gil ended up being better, and Tony helped me get bronze. So do I really miss Tony? No. But we ball, man. We ball. I appreciate you, Tony. I guess that's the right way to put it. Appreciate you helping me go get that number 1 pick. Dang, can I sign anybody in free agency? You don't want to come to the greatest team of all time? No? Gosh, dude. I'm just trying to give out some contracts. They know what's going to happen, though. Once I sign them to that 2-year deal, they're about to get traded in like 10 seconds. LeBron James goes up 4 to a 90 overall. Gil goes up 1. D-Wade up 4. Yao up 1. Richard up 1. How much did Powell go up? If he went up to like a 93, 94, I'll be quite angry. He left the Grizzlies. Where's he playing nowadays? Gasol. Oh, he got worse. Okay. Well, now I don't feel as bad about not trading for him because he just regressed over the offseason. I would have had to give up a lot to go get him. Another season is about to get underway. I think there's a real possibility we go 82-0 this year. Considering the way we closed out last time. Whoa, yeah. Why do you not want to re-sign? This is the most I can give you. Are you about to decline this? We'll wait till the contract extension deadline because if he declines, it's going to mess with morale and he's going to be angry at me. So we'll wait. Let's get this thing started. We lost 3 in a row. Well, not exactly what I expected there. And then we went 16, 17, 20 in a row afterwards. Wow, that's quite embarrassing. So we're at the deadline, 42-4. It's what, 2006? So we still got quite a bit of time here. Extensions, yeah, you want to resign now? What do you mean you decline? This is the most I can give you. Now he's fed up at me. I gave him the best offer possible. Okay, look. Yeah, you might have to get traded. I don't want to trade you, but if you're not going to re-sign with me because you're fed up about some contract disputes, I mean, I don't know what you want me to do. I'm doing everything I can here. And there's not one selling team across the whole league now, is there? Wow. So they're giving me, well, the Hornets, but they barely count. They're giving me nothing to work with at this deadline. They're giving me a disgruntled center and no teams to talk to, basically. Yao. No, I don't want to trade Yao, dog. We're going to run the risk of him leaving this offseason. We're going to hope that I can re-sign him. Yeah, bro, I get it. The contract didn't go the way you wanted it to. I don't really understand why, to be honest, but we'll try and make things right this summer, okay? We'll try and fix things. Tim Duncan is your most valuable player. Timmy! 77-5. Last year did we lose 6 last year, I think? So gradually getting better. 33-game win streak to close out. I'm noticing that the way we close seasons is always strong. And we go 16-0 in the playoffs. There you go. It's part of the challenge that we'll need to get done down the line. So that's big right there. 06 draft. I'm going to pass here. We do have the 8th and the 20th picks. We're going to offload those for some extra draft capital for later. 07, we will be involved for sure. Definitely want to draft somebody, or draft Kevin Durant there, not somebody. Let's be specific. It's Kevin Wayne Durant, right? I want to draft KD in 07, add him to the squad. I think it'd also be nice to snag some quality role players for the roster. For that reason, I'm going to keep Steve Blake on the team. You might be thinking, how is Steve Blake significant to the team? With all due respect to Steve, of course. But look, we keep his contract. We might be able to package it with another contract, go get a really decent role player, like 85, 86 overall. Yao Ming's not interested in negotiating. No. What did I do to you, bro? He left. Now I gotta replace him with the second tallest player in the league, Earl Boykins. Are you serious? Oh my gosh. That's just so bad. It's just so bad. Let's re-sign Braun. Yeah, you see how everybody else, when I give them a contract, they're like, yeah, cool. Yeah, why, man? I thought we were locked in. Let's go again, man. It's all good. It's only 06. We got till 2012. Start off the season well. Yeah, we don't need you, Yao. We don't need you. No, we need you, Yao. We lost by 1 to Stromile Swift. Goodness gracious, man. I mean, I feel you, Stromile. My head is big as well, but that headband isn't helping at all. 25 from Gil in this one. Who sold in this game? I know somebody did. Tim, 5 of 12. We're shooting straight bank shots. Come on. You can make more than 5 out of 12. A 1-point L2. That's always how it goes in this game. If we had Yao, we would have won that game. Does anybody feel a different way than me? Because I feel like If we had the 7'6" guy or 7 whatever guy who can dunk on you, who can do all this cool stuff, if we had him, we probably would have won that game instead of losing by 1. And if Tim would have made one of those bank shots, we probably... Okay, so as far as teams around the league that are selling or rebuilding, you know, again, it's kind of slim pickings as far as the teams that we could really talk to. Like Stevie Franchise, I don't know if he's going to help us. We already got Paul. We already got Gil. How's our guy Melo doing? Hawks are buying. They got Maury and Melo. That's so tough. Doesn't seem like there's going to be much productive we can get done in this deadline. Where'd my guy Yao go? My guy. Well, he used to be my guy, but where did Yao go? The Sonics? Oh, and guess what? He's displeased over there. It's almost like you should have just stayed here. If we go 81-1, no. 2K, y'all can't do this to me. Give me another loss. I'm asking you. Thank you. 80-2. Tim Duncan, MVP. Junior Smith, most improved player. We are knocking on the door of this challenge, bro. We're making great progress. Still got quite a few years to go. Just got to stay locked in and stay focused. Number 2 pick goes to the Mavs. We get the 5th pick from Houston. That's big because I'm going to trade up for KD. K-Dizzle, man. Listen, we need you. We need you bad right now. The team has been going through some stuff. Yao Ming left us. I don't know if you heard. You probably heard me yelling about it. I don't want to give up any of my players right now because I actually have a plan with these players, okay? Let's go ahead and just throw picks. There we go. We're up to number 1. Simple. Now, look. I think if we package together Steve Blake, Charlie Bell, throw in Leonard here, we could go get Katino Mobley, who's an 85, right? That's already a player who's much higher overall. Then you throw them with you throw Eric Williams with Katino Mobley. Maybe add in a first to top it off. You can go get Jerry Stackhouse for our bench. Yeah. And we got a first back in that deal. Now we go Jerry Stackhouse in a first. All of a sudden, you got Jason Richardson. You understand me? You understand me? We come on. We just turned for my Fortnite players out there, we turned Gray Loot into a goal scorer. All right, 2007, K-Dizzle. Let's hope, man. Welcome to the team, KD. We'll pick up the team option for Paul, free agency. We don't have anybody we're worried about. Earl Boykins, you're back. What's up, big guy? But yeah, we'll bring in some free agents here. Man, I can't believe I'm already back at it. I just dropped the 200 ring rebuild yesterday, and we're back at it today. Crazy work. Gilbert Arenas goes down 1. That's not good. Jason Richardson goes down 1 as well. But overall, I think the team has a lot more depth than we once did. And we just went 80-2 last year. I mean, adding Jason Richardson, that's a huge addition for the depth. Massive, some would say. 2008 draft will be entering the league next summer. But I feel like the risk you run with drafting anybody from this point forward is the fact that they won't really hit their ceiling. I mean, we're only going till 2012. We're already in 07. You do the math, that's not many years left for these guys to actually develop their games. I think KD will be near his peak. Well, maybe not near his peak, but he'll be at least like 95, I feel like, in 3-4 years. So KD will be great by then. But like, is Derrick Rose going to reach his peak? Will Russ reach his peak by then? Probably not. So we probably should steer away from drafting and more so focus on just constructing the rest of this roster, making trades to kind of fill out the depth. We need some bigs for our bench. That'll be the next order of business over the summer. Let's get this season going though. In the meantime, if we can't complete the challenge right here, I know exactly what we need to do. Like I said, got to go get those bigs. We would have had a big off the bench, you know, had Yao not left. But I'm not mad at all, as you can tell. Hey, great start. If we can make it to the deadline undefeated, I won't make any deals because I don't want to mess with the team chemistry and the great thing we've got going right now. Am I about to complete this challenge first try? I'm way ahead of myself. Let me chill. But we get past the deadline. We're 47-0. I need to make sure to extend Tim Duncan because none of this happens without Tim. We got to extend Jay Rich. Got to extend Baldy. Okay, let's finish out this season strong. Come on. Come on. Yeah. 60, 61, 62. Don't lose on the last game. Don't do that to me because that's not funny. 73, 74. Yes. Yes. Okay. Part 1 is done. LeBron wins MVP. All right, great. Brian, congrats. Mike, yeah. 82-0. Okay. Now, James, Duncan, first team. Cool. We got to do the 16-0 playoff part, which is arguably harder than the regular season. Probably harder than the regular season. Anyway, let's get to it. I'm going to go game by game through these playoffs. Okay, first round, so far so good. Round 2, we got Denver. Who do they have? You're looking at Vince. They just signed him. He was in free agency. Got Andre Karolinko. Decent team. Start off up 2-0. No! We lost by 3. Nene had 22, not the Nene masterclass, bro. Gil, 2 of 8. Get ready to podcast, buddy. 1 of 11 from D-Wade. Duncan played bad. A bunch of our guys played bad. Well, I'm going to just simulate the rest. And we didn't lose another game. Whoa, we lost. 1L. That's all it took. That's all it took. We were so, oh my gosh, dude. We were so close. We have a lot of picks though this summer. Don't worry, I got a plan. All right, we might take Richard Jefferson and trade him. We put the 4th pick in Earl Boykins. The only offer is for Baron Davis in the 3rd pick. I'll actually do this because Baron Davis is at a higher salary, which is big. Because then we can do a 2-for-1 deal like this where you get Eddie Curry and Jay Williams. You could go get Antoine Jameson. I like this deal for Eddie Curry and Jay Williams more though. Okay, so now we've got Eddie Curry. He's a beast. Oh my gosh, we keep him, I think. Jay Will, we've already got a backup PG. We need a small power forward off our bench. So if we go Jamario Moon, Jay Williams, 7th pick, no offers. What if we do it without the pick? We can get Mike Miller in pick 6. I'm good there. All right, we're going to trade away these picks for the draft then. Simulate past the draft, go to free agency. Offers should look different once we get there. I want y'all to remember, we only lost 1 game the entirety of last season. That was 1 playoff game. I think that we can, with these right upgrades, we can complete this thing. Okay, team options. You've got Chris Paul, qualifying offer, nothing. Free agents, we don't have any. We want to make sure to still bring in guys. There's no need to slack off now. I got to make sure I'm continuing with my free agency signings. These guys have been key for me as I filled out my team and worked on this challenge. Okay, now we got some guys to sit the bench. But look, we go Jay Williams, Mario Moon, 1st round pick. We're looking for a power forward. There's Michael Redd, who's an 89 overall. Definitely a solid option there if we can't find a 4. We can't, so we're going to take this trade for Redd, right? Now you might be thinking, Danny, Michael Redd isn't a power forward. I understand that. But we could go get Zebo now, or we could go get Stevie Franchise again. I'm going to get greedy here and trade for Stevie Franchise. Why would I do that? Because if we do Franchise 2 first, you're going to get a great 4. Sharif Abdur-Rahim, probably not our guy. Baron Davis again. What if we just do 1 first? Dang it. I thought this would really net us some better trade offers. We might have to look to make our own deal. Power forward / centers across the league. Pau Gasol, Jermaine O'Neal. Could I go get Booz? Carlos Boozer? Why won't it let me trade for him? Trade. And then the menu closes. Awesome. Said he was on the Grizz, right? Oh, he just got signed back, so that's why. Wait, CB, Chris Bosh, he's on the Heat, right? Could we go get him? We can't get there financially unless none of my players are tradable. Okay, so we need somebody making around 11, 12 million. It's kind of our salary limitation here. Y'all think we could go get Dwight? Maybe play him or Eddie Curry at the 4? Nah, that'd probably be a weird fit. What about LaMarcus Aldridge? Think Aldridge goes up this summer too? Probably. He's still young. I'll give you Steve Francis for LaMarcus, but low-key, I'd be overpaying. Give me a 1st here. All right, we'll just do a straight up deal. Okay, that wraps our free agency. Duncan goes down 1, Durant up 7, Aldridge up 3. That's great. We've got a full rotation now. 2008, 2009 season. Let's get this season started. I'm not gonna lie, I've kind of just been sitting here doing nothing for a few minutes because I've been nervous to simulate the season. I know, what a loser. You're nervous to simulate your season. I just don't want to lose, okay? Okay, we win our first 4. Let me make sure we're doing a 10-man rotation. Pop, turn down this bench utilization as well, okay? I know you know ball better than me, but we just need to do those few things. 10-man rotation, it's balanced, it's perfect, it's beautiful. It's everything we love about basketball. Come on! No! No! Stop the simulation! Stop the... We lost to the Mavs, Steve Nash, Catino, No, man, no. And yes, I'm standing up right now, so I'm sure my mic sounds awful. Let me sit back down, lock back in. I still need to get that WD-40 for my chair, bro. This thing's squeaking more than Chris Paul's 40-year-old knees. We lost to the Mavs again. What, do they just have the game breaker, the cheat code to beat us or something? And Eddie Curry's still not sure about his contract extension. Hopefully he re-signs with me this summer. I can't lose another center. I'll catch y'all in the offseason. LeBron James, your MVP. Our only 2 losses were to the stupid Mavericks. So I'm going to be going to the commissioner this summer and telling them formally that the Mavericks should be removed from the NBA because on a random Saturday night in 2025, they're going to trade their franchise player for a bag of chips. We win the championship. We lost a playoff game, so guess there's still more to be done here. 09 draft. I'd love to draft Curry. Y'all know I'm a Curry fan. Look at Curry, man. But we have the first pick. They're throwing me the lob to draft Curry. Well, look, the smarter thing to do here, right, would be to take, let's say, Jason Richardson, Bobby Simmons, and the first pick. Nobody wants my sensational trade package. What a shame. Are there any selling teams this offseason? Because look, I really need to make some trades here. Is it possible to trade for an untouchable player? Like, let's say I just gave the Lakers the craziest offer ever for Kobe. Would they be like, yeah, sure, why not? Or is it just like impossible? I've got another plan, actually. We are going to draft Curry. Who else is in this draft? We're going to draft like all the big players here. And you might be thinking, Danny, you doofus. Why would you ever do that? You don't really need them. They're not going to hit their peaks. Just stay with me here. Stay tuned, okay? Trust me, I got a plan. Okay, we're looking to get, I want to grab the second pick on top of having the fourth pick and the first pick, okay? That's what we want to do here. If we can do that, I'm feeling good. There we go. We got the picks we need. We'll take Curry. At 2, we take Harden. 3, Tyreke Evans, great. Because I wanted to go, who did I want to go with here? Jeff T. I'll take Drew. All right, so we got Drew. So we get all 3 of these guys. Luka Dragic. We'll pick up the team options on Durant and Aldridge. We got to pay Chris Paul. Then we also got to pay Eddie Curry. And Eddie Curry, he'll actually re-sign with me. Thank you, Edward. I should actually pay him as much as I can. That way he has a bigger contract for the trade. Oh, we're playing 4D chess. Everybody else is playing checkers. I'm like 10 steps ahead of them right now. Let me give Jason Richardson a big body extension here. Oh, man, yeah. Congratulations, Jason. And we give LaMarcus a big deal. Okay, so now we got some bigger contracts to work with. Braun will never trade him, so it doesn't matter what his contract is. Player progression. Gil goes down. J. Rich goes down. All right. I forgot to sign players for minimums. Oh, Danny, we're not locked in. It's okay. It's okay. We'll do... Okay, so here's what I'm looking to do. I want to trade J. Rich, I think. Wait, hold that thought. No trades will be going down for a little bit. I want to do my trades at the deadline this year. That was kind of the part of my master plan. All right. We'll trade the guys we signed to minimums last year. Go grab a few picks. Those will probably come up big for us as we jump into the 2009-2010 season. We don't have much time left, man. We got to stay locked in. All right. Let's get this season going. Extensions, none to do. 10-man rotation is good. If we don't win the amount of games that we need to this year, I've got a plan at the deadline. So if we lose a game this season, I know what to do at the deadline. Let's get this thing started. The Dallas Mavericks. Oh! I was going to say the Mavs are the only team with the cheat code to really beat us, but then Sacramento gets us by 4. Hornets get us by 4. Okay. So now it's time to move to my trade deadline plan. This is really a last-ditch effort. We don't have many seasons left to make this thing happen. I've got to go all out at this deadline and make the right deals because we've only got till 2012, meaning that I've got next season and the season after that, and that's it. All right, we're at the deadline, 42-2 on a 39-game win streak. Great. None of that matters because we lost at the start of the season. Let's see. We got any selling, rebuilding teams? I really need some superstars for this roster, like off of my bench or something. Man, dude, it's just like nobody's really selling or rebuilding. You got the Thunder who have Powell, so that's not bad. Hawks are buying. I would love to get Melo, but he's never available. Yeah, dog, I'm stuck here because I wanted to do like Steph Curry, J. Rich, right? Because then you got quite a bit of contracts in there, but the deal's just nah. We'll hold off till the off season, and I really would love not to hold off. I'd love not to wait, but there's just not many options out there for me. LeBron James is your MVP. We went 80-2. Why is it the early season that always gets us? 77-game win streak. Shout out Luka. And wow, we finally went undefeated in the playoffs. They're gonna make me mad, bro. We got the second pick from the Dubs. That's great. We can probably use that in a deal. Please tell me there's just somebody I can go get, some star I could go snag this off season. Like if Kobe was available for a trade. T-Mac's available. Okay. See, now we're talking. I've been waiting patiently for somebody like a Tracy McGrady to become available. And it's time now. T-Mac. And remember, we gave Eddie Curry that big bag. We can match the salary off jump. I'll give you pick 2. I'll give you any pick you want. I don't care. I'll throw you all these picks. I might even throw in Curry in this deal if I have to. This doesn't get it done. That's fine. You can have James Harden. That still doesn't get it done. That's fine. You can have Drew Holiday. Oh, we just traded for a 99 overall. Come on, bro. Oh my gosh. All right, now we got to go grab a backup center because I just traded my center, Eddie Curry. I just traded for a 99. Yo. Okay. No. We gotta, I can't even focus. We gotta snag a center. Dwight Howard's not a bad option. They're contending though. Contending teams always gonna be harder to work with. So that's probably not the play. Where was Powell playing at? Because I remember we were thinking about getting him earlier. He's playing in OKC. They're rebuilding. Let me talk to the Thunder. I think they'll be an easy team to work with, or at least easier than some others. We would slide Powell to center after we get him, by the way. Oh, but my guy Jay Rich's contract's too big. Wait, how much is Powell making? No, we need more money in here. Do I give him Curry? Whatever, I'll do it. I know this is an overpay, but like I said, we're just trying to get this challenge done at this point. Like there's no such thing as an overpay. If I complete the challenge, I'll be cool. I'm not worried about overpaying in a trade. Powell goes to center. He's a 95. Now I've noticed Gil regressing, so I want to like field offers to see what's out there. Yeah, nothing good. So not gonna do that. Draft, we don't gotta worry about that. Team options, we got KD. Let's make sure to sign some guys to contracts, as we do. I'm gonna sign a lot of players here. We probably have room for like 5 guys, no burgers. So yeah, that'll work. We sign 5 players. Nobody regresses. We even get a few green progression arrows. T-Mac now 99. Come on, man. We're off a 77-game win streak and an undefeated playoff run. This is a big season for us, bro. Let's just press simulate and hope for the best. All right, great start. We're smacking team. I'm gonna remain calm because I know all it takes is just one game, and there it is. Oh. The Los Angeles Lakers. Raymond Felton. Kobe had 6. Shaq had 10. And we lost. Bron. 2 of 11? Is Jason Terry guarding you again? Is that why you're having this type of meltdown? 4 of 12 from Tracy McGrady? Oh, nah. So next year, it's our last year, our last chance at it, last dance, all of the above, okay? So we really got to get focused. I feel like I've been focused. I've been locked in on this challenge, really putting forth my best effort. But will that be enough? I guess we'll find out next year. We got one last off season to fine-tune everything. I guess we can actually try to fine-tune some things here at this trade deadline as well. See if there are any teams that are selling or rebuilding. Why does nobody want to be selling or rebuilding? Like, well, we got some rebuilding teams, but like selling teams are way easier to trade with because they're like, hey, we don't want our players, we're good. Melo left the Hawks. I wonder where he went to play. Yeah, we got nothing. Like, as far as teams we could trade with, we got nothing. So we're probably just gonna have to run back a pretty similar group, which isn't a bad thing because this is a great group. We lose to the Heat as well. I think that's where Melo, I might have just said that, but yeah, we got a great group. It's just gonna, honestly, I think it'll come down to a bit of luck. Curry wins Rookie of the Year. He didn't play any minutes with us last year. Now he's already a 90. Maybe I should have kept, because he'll probably be, what, a 93, 94 by next year. We go undefeated through the playoffs again. We've had quite a few undefeated playoff runs. 2011 draft. I don't think we'll have any picks here. We do have a few players we can trade to get draft capital, but this is pretty much it, man. It's gonna be our last run. I'm gonna see if there are any deals we can make to just fine-tune things, but there's not much to really be done. I mean, if we wanted to upgrade from Aldridge, I could go grab Jameson, but Jameson's so much older than Marcus. I don't think that'll really help. Team options, we got nothing. Are there any like stars available before I get too ahead of myself? Yeah, we got nothing, bro. The team is the team. Team is the team. Ooh, McGrady and Paul regress. So does Wade. That's not good. This is it. See if we can at least get the 82-0, so then we can go to the playoffs with some excitement. That'd be nice. We had 182-0 this video, but we have yet to have the undefeated playoff run. We'll see if we can get it here. Great start. Oh, we lost to Chicago and to Washington. All right, man. So we were unable to complete the 100-0 challenge. I'll sim the rest of the season in the playoffs just so y'all know how we finish out. If y'all want to see something like this again or a wheel edition of this, tap in with me in the comments. Let me know. Season is wrapped. 77-5 was the record for the team. So we fell really short this year of our goal. And we even lost 2 playoff games. That'll wrap it up for the video. If y'all enjoyed, I'd really appreciate it if you left a like on it and subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you made it to the end, comment Dirk. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.